is going to be the toss to arm roll, which looks kind of like this. Okay, and once again, like with contact moves, you can pretty much just look at what I'm doing, kind of understand how to do it. But I'm just going to give you a few tips on how to make it a little easier to learn. First thing, you need to be comfortable with just throwing your poi, of course. So if you haven't really played around with tossing and just catching like that, do that for a while and just get used to that. But on to the contact part. Well, as you can see, I'm throwing the poi up and letting the ball land on my hand and then roll down my arm. Well, some tips for this. Well, just do a normal throw. Actually kind of practice, just maybe catching with your hand right there in your little cradle catch. Just practice doing that for a little bit. It doesn't really even need to roll down your arm. Just practice, you know, making sure you can get that poi head onto your hand. So practice that for a little bit. Just take everything one step at a time. Okay. Now for the next tip, when you throw it, you don't want to catch the poi when the tether and the handle's out this way or that way. You want to catch it as it's directly above your hand. Because if it's this way, it's not going to build up the momentum to roll back down your arm. So I like to catch it with my the ball there and just the handle and the tether directly above. So that way it can just fall back and start rolling on my hand. So that's the first tip, to catch it as the handle is right above your hand. Whoops. Alright, next tip. Again, the tether needs to roll down on the outside of your arm, not the inside of your arm, like that. I want it to be on the outside. So a tip to help the tether kind of roll down your arm is to actually toss your poi kind of at an angle. If you notice, as I toss the poi, it might be kind of at an angle, just ever so slightly. And I'm going to angle it kind of like I'm tossing it across to the left. But just very, very slightly. And that'll cause the angle of the poi to come up and roll down this side of your arm rather than this side. So just toss at a slight angle. Make sure the handle is above your hand before you catch it, and just get ready to have it roll down your arm. And like I explained on the my last video, the wrap variation where you wrap it around your arm, again, it's going to roll down your arm towards this way. When it gets to your elbow, the tether is going to come up and you're going to continue swinging. Whoops. So once again, also, you do not want the ball to fall on the inside of your arm. You want it to fall on the outside. So you kind of see the ball falling on the inside of your elbow rather than the outside. You can kind of just move your arm inwards like that, just slightly, and that'll redirect the ball to fall on the outside of your arm. And that might be a really crappy tutorial, but I mean, there's no really other way to explain this or any other tips I could give you to help you. So I hope it helps, and have fun doing it. See you later.